Hi, today I have the honor of introducing my friend Daneen O'Donnell back on the Butler Buzz. And Daneen, when you are here, we're going to be talking about food.
Of course.
And other things too. But most importantly, what we're going to be talking about is Armstrong's initiative called Breaking Bread.
Yes. It started in 2010 where we decided that there should be an initiative to help those who can't buy food for themselves in our community. And
Right.
there are a lot of people who can't do that.
Yeah. And it just might be, we could understand hardships, right? Can be temporary, it could be long-term, but Armstrong wants to be able to help. And what better way to help is the communities that you serve. So Breaking Bread, my understanding is that you collect donations, food, monetary donations, gift cards, all year round at your different offices.
Correct.
And this month, the month of August, has been, drop off things to help you keep your house clean.
Yeah, something that sometimes you don't think about for
Right.
a food bank, right? So they do accept cleaning supplies, pet supplies, things like that.
Right. Now that we're heading into September, September is National Hunger Awareness Month.
That's correct. And because of that, Armstrong sort of partners along with that.
Right.
And we call our September Avenge Hunger Month.
Avenge Hunger Month. And this is going on what, year 7?
Yes, we've done this for 7 years. And it sort of started out of a caricature. We made a superhero, and it was like, let's take the superhero idea and avenge hunger. So
Right.
we're trying to put a big punch into it.
Yeah, and they like to have some fun too, because between the different offices, you do some kind of like fun competition. Can you talk about that?
Yes, so we now have a Breaking Bread Bowl, and it's really fun because they actually work at like the actual football draft.
Okay.
Where they, get the people up there and say, for our next selection, we're going to take, and it's so much fun. And what ends up is 3 teams, 3 different offices from around Armstrong's footprint, and they become one team.
Right.
And we compete against each other to see who can raise the most. And it's a point system. So every pound of food counts as a point.
Okay.
Every dollar counts as a point. And part of the program too is volunteering.
Right.
And so when you volunteer, an hour counts as 5 points.
Oh.
So that's how you accumulate your points.
Well, I love that. So within the Armstrong family, right, individuals are helping to this cause, but now we want the community to get involved too.
Absolutely, yes.
Again, I would tell you at all Armstrong offices, you can donate all year round. What kind of donations, though, do you see coming in, and what are the needs?
Well, first of all, it's important to know that you should not bring things that are perishable, like vegetables, bread, things like that.
Right.
I know I received a pie once, and it was like, it looked wonderful, but we can't accept things like that.
Sure.
But lots of staples, pastas, canned fruits, canned soups and stews, canned meats that they can make into something else.
Absolutely.
Peanut butter, individual items like granola bars, oatmeal, single serve things that people can take with them or to give to their children also.
Yep.
That they can use at home and make by themselves.
Okay. Now, where can people learn more about where to drop off, what time, etc.?
Well, you can see the office hours. You can donate food anytime a local office is open. And
Okay.
in Butler, the local office is here by Agway. You usually can't walk into the customer service center or at the top of Main Street Hill. But you can come in, you can check our website, armstrongonewire.com, and Breaking Bread, and it will tell you some of the foods, some of the local food banks that we give to,
Right.
and give the office hours so you know when you can come in.
And I think Daneen emphasized something very important for all of us to know, that the food that they collect, the items, etc., all go back to local facilities in the area that are serving our community members. Can you give us an idea of, I know you and my friend Matt volunteer, talk about some of those volunteer activities that you do related to this.
Okay, so one of the biggest ones we do is Katie's Kitchen.
Okay.
We go Katie's Kitchen. In Butler, you can get a meal every night at a local church.
Okay.
So we volunteer at Katie's Kitchen, which is Thursday nights at St. Mark's Lutheran Church, and we help distribute the meals. They're always looking for volunteers to help distribute, help put together meals. And, we've done the Butler County Food Bank, which is now the Pittsburgh Food Bank.
Right.
And we take donations. Matt graciously loads up his van, helps load it up, and we take it as far as like Montauk, different places that have little food pantries, because sometimes those can get forgotten, the ones that are further out.
Right. And that's just, it fills you up.
It does.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'd like to also tell everybody about there's a kind of a relationship that you have with Seneca Valley School District and a student project, like a senior project, and they do a walk for hunger every September.
Yes, and that's coming up, I believe, September 15th. That's something that the Zelienople students, the system does. And they always have a senior that takes it on as their senior project.
Okay.
And you can learn more about that. You can actually look it up, Walk for Hunger, and it'll bring up a site where you can register and make donations.
Oh.
And then we partner with like elementary schools sometimes, put them, it's just how fun you can make it to have people compete against each other, and donate food. So community partnerships are very important also.
Yeah. Well, I love to come into the lobby here and see everything everything that you guys are collecting. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Right?
We will. Yes.
Breaking bread at Armstrong, doing good things for our community. Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.